Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Btmt from 4Btech Section 1. Today, I will share more about Sime company profile. In Sime Berhad, they have Sime Industrial, Sime Motors, Sime Logistic, and Sime Healthcare. Sime Industrial core businesses are in sale and rental of heavy equipment and power system, providing after-sales product support, and developing innovative industrial solution for customers. Sime Motors is an automotive player with operation across the entire value chain of assembly, importation, distribution, retail of new and used car, after-sales service and rental. Sime Logistic is the primary activities are the loading and unloading containers, dry bulk, break bulk, general and liquid cargo, as well as storage service for the port's customer. Sime Healthcare are committed to providing and sustaining a safe, healthy and conducive environment for all their staff. Next is risk management governance. The board and management of Sime Berhad are responsible and accountable for the establishment of the group system of risk management and internal control, so that they build the Risk Management Committee, also called RMC. So, this RMC objective are first to review and recommend the group risk management policies and strategies for the board's approval. This include reviewing major investment businesses cases and management assessment of the key associated risks, including funding options and costs and investment return prior to the board approval. Second, to monitor the implementation of post-spend transaction in accordance with establishment thresholds in the approved group limits of authority, which includes capital expenditure, acquisition, and project-based operational costs. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nazlatul Btmt Muslim. I will continue with risk management framework. Okay, Sime use ISO 31000 classical model India risk management framework. One of the key goals set by the ISO 31000 standard is to continuously improve risk management in company based on a common model designed to respond to a wide range of risks. The primary foundations and principles of ISO 31000 will be discussed in this section. This ISO 31000 presentation is also an opportunity to revisit our historically established concept of risk positivism and constructivism, which are based on many risk management models. Then, Sime developed good risk management framework is consistent with the risk management standard ISO 31000-2018, and the primary objective of the framework is to define, assess, and manage risks that hinder the achievement of the long-term and short-term objective and goals of the group. The responsibility for risk regulation, evaluation, and management lies with all employees and business executives and their work in the community. Risk management system within accepted limits. Often the system is enterprise risk management aligned with COSO 2017. Okay, integrating with strategy and results, which highlights our commitment to risk management of companies is strategic planning and our ability to integrate risk throughout the organization management. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Narzani Tekdayu Binti Zaidan. I would like to present about risk architecture. So the risk management approach and policy through a risk management architecture is accepted and internationalized to see the big picture of risk in the sense of organizations, success and strategy. Organizations need full institutional and holistic understanding of risk through activities, process, transaction, and data. Distribute complicated and disrupted business needs the company to take the holistic approach to the architecture of risk management. Okay, there are three areas of the risk management architecture: risk management process architecture, risk management information architecture, and risk management technology architecture. So, board of director Sime Darby have four. First is governance and audit committee. Second is risk management committee. Third is nomination and recommendations committee, and fourth is CEO. So, under governance and audit committee have four. First is group corporate insurance. Second is group compliance and integrity. Third is division managing director and chief financial officer. Under that is compliance lead and compliance champions. For risk management committee, under have three. First is group risk management. Second is divisional managing director and chief financial officer. After that is divisional risk lead and divisional risk champions, risk officer and control officer. So under CEO have a growth management committee. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Farhana. So for the risk protocol, we start and we create a risk assessment team and identify a risk. The next is assess the risk and determine if there is any existing mitigation. Next is status satisfactory, either no or yes. If no, we determine an adequate response and document in risk register. And if yes, we determine corrective action. When implementation, reassess the risk and we go to status satisfactory again. If no, we go back to determine corrective action and we go until we get the status satisfactory. So at the status satisfactory, if yes, we implement the plan and we document risk register. Okay, so refer for the table. We have 10 identified risks that we found in Sime Darby. So the first one is the group will seek to generate return on investment above the cost of capital. The next is the group will not venture into financial instruments that are speculative, volatile, or any that will increase the group's risk exposure. So next is the group has a low tolerance for financial loss in JV business and will ensure appropriate governance and oversight on the selection and management of JV partners. Next is the group will minimize risks that could compromise the safety and health of employees, partners, and local communities in its area of operation. The group aims to work towards a goal of no harm in all of its operations. Next is the group has high expectation for ethical and integrity standard and will not tolerate any breaches of the COBC. The group will seek to minimize the risk of technology disruption by leveraging on digital proofing strategy and continually exploring collaboration with digital partners to innovate its business process and product offering. The group seeks to avoid investing in business with high transaction multiple that could dilute its earnings. The group will comply with all relevant and within the jurisdiction where it operates and have no tolerance for significant non-compliance. And health and safety risks that will compromise the health and safety of stakeholders.
I'm Today I would like to present about risk assessment of Sime Darby company. Okay, we have 10 type of risk, which is special division and project. Second is cash flow and funding. Third, joint venture and partner. Fourth, excellence and integrity. Fifth, regulatory and environment. And sixth, cyber security. All of this list is which is in the likelihood, indirect opposition, and the significant is moderate. The next is technology distribution, which is the likelihood in ring, and significant is minor. The last one is exploration and healthy and safety, which is the likelihood is reasonably frequent, and the significant is moderate. So all the risk still in medium condition. Sime Darby company still can manage all the risk with all the staff and stakeholder. They need to discuss with all the staff and stakeholder to solve all the problem and finding the best solution. That's all for me.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Umusana binti Abdullah. We'll continue with part of responses. There are 6 responses planned. Firstly is microeconomic risk. Macroeconomic risk can continuously monitor key geopolitical and microeconomic developments that may expose the group of business to any systematic risk. Secondly is competitors. Competitor strategies are in place to elevate concentration on individual brand or products. Thirdly is technology disruption. Technology develop business transformation initiative and digital proofing strategies to counter the threat of digitalization. Next is people can also be a responses plan for Sime Darby. People can establish a group safety and sustainability departments to develop, implement, and monitor the effectiveness of the group safety and sustainability strategies. Another point is cash flow and funding. Cash flow can review of the VCP and portfolios, take into account analysis of portfolio return and cash requirement. And lastly, for the responses plan of Sime Darby is cyber securities. Cyber can install a comprehensive intrusion detection and notification system. That's all for my part. Thank you.
What we have learned and gained from risk management course are risk management is risk recognition, evaluation, and prioritization accompanied by a systematic and cost-effective use of resources to mitigate, monitor, and regulate the possibility and or impact of unfortunate incident or optimize the realization of opportunities. So, the importance of lesson learned is the opportunity to proactively implement them to ensure the success we expect from an organization. In order to ensure the effectiveness of an operation, this concept is closely associated what the of risk management, where we look to manage possible future incidents. Therefore, applying risk management concept and tools to lesson learned in rational, as we can borrow the main element for our reason effectively.